Well, the lawfare continues. Seems like it never stops. President Trump deported 3 plane loads of illegal aliens over the weekend, citing the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to justify deporting them. And, of course, the ACLU filed suit on behalf of 2 individuals who weren't even on any of the 3 planes. What's the problem? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Henry, and this is Conservative Commentary, where we spread the MAGA message. Before we dive in, I'd like to ask you for a favor. I'd like for you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel and get the message out. Now, President Trump used the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to justify deporting these hostile threats. These were members of violent gangs, MS-13, Tren de Aragua, and President Trump determined that they were national security threats. The goal, of course, is to protect American communities and reduce gang violence and enforce immigration laws. The administration stands for strong use of all legal tools to safeguard the nation and restore order. Of course, the law and order advocates, such as myself and most of you, are firmly in support of this. But of course, there are legal challenges and debates from critics. But the most interesting aspect of this is the Democrats and leftists appear to be supporting the terrorists. What a crazy mixed up world we're living in when these people can't even support deporting terrorists, people who have raped and murdered and pillaged. What a bunch of nuts. Take a look at the following clip of Stephen Miller schooling a CNN host. Miller, as you know, is President Trump's Assistant Chief of Staff for Policy. He says it so eloquently and so strongly, and of course that's why the left really hates Miller, because he's right and he's strong. But anyway, look at the clip and then please share your thoughts in the comments.
Is the White House above the federal courts? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that what you said, there's a separation of powers. The judiciary exercises judgment and relief.
I don't speak for the White House. You are here to speak
I will
for
do.
You're here to speak for the White House.
I
just want you to answer that one simple question.
I am. Ready? Here we go. Under a proper reading of the Constitution, district court judges provide relief to individual plaintiffs seeking relief. District court judges do not have the authority, as a general matter, to enjoin the functioning of the executive branch. But their authority is at its lowest point when the president is exercising his powers as commander-in-chief. And I asked you a question, you never answered it. Can a judge enjoin troop movements overseas? Can a district court judge enjoin troop movements overseas?
Stephen,
yes or no?
I am not going to get into the
just say no, and then you'll know that I'm right.
This is a
just
separate
say no,
question,
and you'll know that
Stephen.
I'm right.
Okay, we're not.
The president is exercising his Article 2 powers to defend the country against an invasion or to repel a foreign terrorist that is unlawfully in the country. He's exercising his core Article 2 powers as commander-in-chief.
Is Venezuela invading the U.S.?
This is a very important point. This is a Title 50 authority. It's a commander-in-chief authority. So just to ask you a simple question, you talk about how the system works. Does a district court judge have the right to direct or enjoin troop movements overseas? Yes or no?
Well, Stephen, my question. If you could answer my question first,
in other words,
is Venezuela invading our country in a way that would apply this way?
So I'll answer yours and you'll answer mine. Under the terms of the statute, Tren de Aragua is an alien enemy force that has come here as detailed at length in the proclamation at the direction of the Venezuelan government. The statute says that a president has the ability to repel an invasion or predatory incursion that is directed by a foreign
state
government.
or a government, right? Are they a state or a government?
This would be Yes, it is documented. The TDA was sent by the Venezuelan government in the proclamation. And here's an even more important point. Under the Constitution, who makes that determination? A district court judge elected by no one, or the commander-in-chief of the Army and Navy? The president and the president alone makes a decision of what triggers that determination.